Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. Today we are trying out Pia Nalaar and Quintorius Kand together in one deck, married into this beautiful collection of damage, life, and colorless Thopters. So we've seen Quintorius Kand and the Trumpeting Carnosaur in Historic, and it has been running absolutely rampant. So we're going to merge these two cards in here just because they seem to like to be merged together a little bit, and maybe we're even going into Historic at some point and pulling off the combo. Wouldn't that be something? But for today's video, we are more interested in playing things from exile because we have Pia Nalaar in this deck, the Consul of Revival. Fantastic card if you are unaware. We have Inti's Seneschal of the Sun, which seems to go really well with Pia Nalaar because you may discard a card whenever you attack and you put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample until the end of turn. Neat. But whenever you discard one or more cards, you exile the top card of your library and you may play that card until your next end step. This doesn't necessarily have to be off of the trigger from Inti Seneschal of the Sun. There are a lot of ways to discard cards, but in this iteration of the deck, we are basically using the proc off of itself. Not much else. We also have things like the Professional Facebreaker in here because there is a lot of intensity of mana going on, and there's a lot of exiling things and playing things from exile, and you only get to do it during your turn. Therefore, we're going to need some treasures to make sure that we are going to be able to cast the things that we have exiled because we need the form of ramp that red can do, which is treasures. Along with this, we are playing Jaya Fiery Negotiator. Create a 1/1 monk as her +1. It has Boros. Boros is going to be okay in this because we have things like Etali's Favor, Get Lost, Destroy Evils, and Mishra's Research Desk. So we do have some procs that happen whenever we have monks on the field, which is great. But we're really concerned about her -1, which you exile the top 2 cards of your library, you choose one of them, you play that card this turn. That procs Pia Nalaar. And the -2 is actually a way to completely obliterate the opponent's side of the field as well, because if we're attacking in with 5 or 6 Thopters and we do the minus effect on Jaya Fiery Negotiator, we're going to be doing 5, 6, 7 damage to any one creature the opponent has. The emblem, we're not worried about the emblem. We're never going to get to 8 on Jaya Fiery Negotiator. Quintorius Kand. What else can we say about this card except for it deals 2 damage and you gain 2 life anytime you play a card from exile, which matches really nicely with the Pia Nalaar, which is why we are marrying these two in this particular build. The -3 is you get to discover 4. The +1 is you get a 3/2 red-white spirit creature token. Trumpeting Carnosaur is in this deck both as a damage spell. We could deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or we can cast this for 6 and discover 5. So for 6, you get a 7/6 and a Quintorius Kand, if we get so lucky, or a Jaya. Anything in our deck outside of the Trumpeting Carnosaur can be cast for Discover 5. So removal, we got it. If we need Pia Nalaar, we got it. Professional Facebreaker, we got it, etc., etc., etc. It is such a beautiful thing when it comes to fruition and we're able to completely obliterate our opponent with Trumpeting Carnosaur, Quintorius Kand, and the Pia Nalaar. I love this deck, just put it together and been thinking about it for a week or so, just really wanting to drive home the point that Boros is pretty broken in Standard. And we also have 3 Adelines because if you're swinging, and we want to be swinging with this deck, especially with creatures like Professional Facebreaker and Inti Seneschal of the Sun, we want to be swinging. So Adeline, nice with people that want to swing, good defender, gets bigger and bigger and bigger if they cannot deal with the board state, and a lot of people are playing a lot of creatures right now. There is removal. There really is a lot of removal as well. Now, Standard is just really dense right now. Let's just say it like that. But I think this deck has a very good chance of at least competing in Standard right now. and I just absolutely love it. Sideboard is going to be Lorn of the Third Path. Still like this card over a lot of other things that are going on for the new enchantment removal stuff, artifact removal. Lorn of the Third Path, Path does both of those and helps us draw cards if we really need to. Search of Salvation gives everybody hexproof. Permanents you control gain hexproof till the end of turn. Prevent all damage that black or red sources will deal to creatures you control this turn. Like the card, black is very, very strong right now, and giving our guys hexproof protects us from anything but board wipes. Board wipes would really have its way with this deck. It really would. It would be devastating for a board wipe to hit us, but we are protected from most other things with Search of Salvation. A couple more Destroy Evils because, you know what, there's a lot of enchantments out there. There's a lot of big boy creatures out there. And, of course, we got a couple of Skrells, burn down the houses, just basic control stuff, things that help us in different matches rather than other matches. And that's all the sideboard ever really is for me, just a bunch of good stuff. I am very excited to play this one. I played one trial run with the deck, did really well, got interrupted, so I had to concede. The opponent won, right? But had to go answer that old door. But we're hoping for no interruptions now. We're going to get in there. We're going to see how this does in the arena, in ranked, and I'll be back in a moment for the wrap-up. And we've come to see our first victim. Let's opt to play first. Well, we cannot play with one land. We can't really play with 5 lands either. Boy, oh boy. Does the shuffler know how to give us death? Well, we got the Trumpeting Carnosaur, which could help defend us. Same with the Get Lost. So, defensive hand. We're going to have to draw things that we could play, though. That would be nice. 24 lands in deck. There might be 25. Didn't do a hard count on them. Let's see. It looks like we got Boros as well. Interesting. Okay, go ahead and draw. That's fine. We get it Inti. That is certainly interesting. I think we're wanting an Adeline here. It blocks a Spirited Companion really nicely. Inti comes out next turn. Maybe we should have reversed that order. Play Inti first into Adeline. But you know what? If all he's doing is just drawing cards, maybe an equipment deck, not sure what he's doing. 2 Spirited Companions, and we're not doing enchantments. So we are... a mirror. He might be doing the same thing we're doing. Interesting. Well, we could swing. I think that's the best move right now, right? Swing with this. Put the 1/1 here. Make a 1/1. Now he can't trade off with the Bivouac. Saves himself on some damage. That's fine. Both dogs in the graveyard, in the bin, where they're supposed to be. And another dog. He drew 3 dogs in the opening hand, I guess. And he scoops. Okay, he probably, We're going to go with he had about as terrible a hand as we did. And that's why we're in this post-game or the sideboarding phase of the match right now. That's probably why it is. He probably just had really terrible draw luck. Man, but with 3 dogs... You gotta have some better luck than that, my guy. Have you prayed to the shuffler god today? Okay, this is a little bit better of a hand, but our mana is screwy. Very screwy. We're gonna keep it. I don't think that's right, but we're gonna do it. Welcome to the channel where I get greedy all the time and play things like this. Keep hands like this. If we don't draw land... We're kind of dead. Okay, mulching. Yeah, he wanted to go into the graveyards. He was unable to do so. Interesting. And we still don't get land. All right. Respond with Inti. Pass the turn. Do we get a burn spell? Do you kill him? I'm not sure if I care if Inti gets killed. Wouldn't want it because we want to find land with the Inti, but all right. Yep, he's doing kind of the same thing I am. We just did it better last game. It looks like he might do it better this game. It's fun that he's putting green in here. I wonder what that's all about. Pia Nalaar. Response. No response so far. Carnosaur is in the bin. He's probably trying to find ways to reanimate that. Battle Hymn. That's a weird one. Interesting. The Battle Hymn, the Carnosaur Mulch. So we know he's going into graveyards. And he's got one heck of a lot of damage that he could do. Well, we still don't find land. Try to get the Professional Facebreaker to resolve. And this is the spot where Professional Facebreaker looks really, really good. And probably gets removed because of it. Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance is not a removal spell. That is fantastic. We get a Cavern of Souls and a Trumpeting Carnosaur. Absolutely disgusting. Fading Hope. The draw of the gods is on the opponent's side, and we can't draw lands, so we shall see how this goes. Hey, a tapped land. Well, tapped land is still land, I guess, and we're going to kill that Carnosaur. But let's see if he tries to pump it or anything like that before we play it. Get the Get Lost ready. Oh. Oh. Okay. We kind of need to take the damage from the Carnosaur now because that's got to go. That has got to go. Gave him some maps before attacks, but he doesn't do anything with them. We're probably dead here no matter what. But now that we know what he's doing. Huh. No white. Guess he does have a couple. Just incredibly unlucky, I guess. Dog goes to the bin. Well, we found a land. But I think it's a little bit too late for us. 5. 5 mana. So far behind on land. Drop Quintorius. We get Adeline. That keeps us alive. But we need another land for our own Carnosaur. And then we're going to have to trade those Carnosaurs off. Well, all right. Fading Hope. Fine. It's a lot of colors, my guy. You got green, red, white, blue. Lots of colors. May show signs of inconsistency. 8, 9, 10. 10 is not 11. But a Mimic, that's big. We let this one go. I'm going to count my lands real quick. 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. Shouldn't have a problem with land. So we're going to put these Destroy Evils in here. And we're going to reduce some of this other stuff. We know he's got a lot of removal. So we will match him in removal. We will also have a lot of removal. And go. Interesting deck from the opponent is kind of like, it's kind of what they're trying to do with Quintorius Kand in Historic. Very, very close to it. Doing it in Standard, I thought about doing that, but then I'm like, everybody's already seen that, so why don't we try to match it up with Pia Nalaar? All right, we'll keep. We will dump off Sokenzan. Let's dump off the Battlefield Forge. Maybe we're playing Sundown Pass first. No good turn 1 place. No reason to try to trick the opponent here. Pia Nalaar into Adeline. Do you have the removal? Did you get the God draw again? We get you have a Maya Coast and a Mulch. Finds a land. Only one. Big Score, Jewel Thief, and Mulch go to the bin. All good cards for this particular deck. Adeline. Swing. And that's a lot more damage. I'm not sure which I prefer, the Boros build or the 4-color build. Looks like he's having trouble with... No, he has all 4 colors, right? Green, blue, white, red. And he gets his Carnosaur to do the damage, to do the deed. 4 mana. 4 mana is not 5. Well, we swing. We could at least do damage with Adeline. Drop another Pia Nalaar. Ooh, we get a Veil. 5 cards in hand. Undercover Operative. Copying the Adeline. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's do the Etali's favor. Cast it here on the Adeline. Mishra's research desk. Swing out. Yeah, nice and heavy swing. Kill the Adeline. Right to 0, baby. Right to 0. Did he not count? Oh, wait. He thought he was going to save that 1 damage from this. He thought he was going to save that 1 damage. No, sir. We protect our creatures in this deck, apparently. We're into round 3. 2-0 so far. You probably only saw the first match. We find a mountain from the opponent. No other things, so maybe a slow mono white. We'll drop a Battlefield Forge past the turn. We get blue. We get a Scalding Viper. Okay. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, it deals 1 damage to them. That's kind of got to be dealt with. Huh. Now, we could deal with it with Jaya. Jaya certainly helps us get there. Oh, and that's bad for us. This card right here might actually kill us. We're gonna take a damage. Okay. Good thing Adeline is a good little blocker for us. Jaya can kill the Scalding Viper. We get another Scalding Viper that returns it to my hand. Wow. Kand. Okay, drop the Adeline again. I guess we just double down. We gotta play our deck, right? Another Otawara Soaring City. Hellkite. I don't think we got the juice. I don't think we got the juice. Drawing a mountain. Kand could help us get out of this, right? It at least distracts a hit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Discover. Find me something good. There we go. That's good. Kill that. Okay. No attacks. Do you want to give up the Viper? He's probably fine with it. He's got another Viper in hand, so he might double swing at the Quintorius. Or he could just Fading Hope my Adeline. He could also do that. Swing at the Quintorius and kill it. Popping a map token, though. Now, we got to be careful for Hit the Mother Load. That's going to be a big one if he could get it off. And he doesn't. Right, because it exiles right then and there. Well, I guess we're doubling down. We're doubling down, baby. Pia Nalaar. Yeah, I know. It hurts. It hurts us. We also have the Etali's favor. We could try to get rid of the Scalding Viper. We're going to have to get rid of the Scalding Viper. And there's another one. Interesting deck. All right, here you go. There you go. Let's go ahead and put the lightning strikes in. 4 of those. We're going to want Skrelv in this particular matchup, and Mishra can go, or what did I say? Yeah, Mishra's research desk can go away. Such a weird word. I thought I said that wrong. But no, that's what it is. Go down to 3 of these, 2 of these, and 2 Adelines. What else do we want to get rid of? 1 Etali's Favor. I just don't think we're going to resolve very much. So getting his stuff off of the field means that we're both top decking, and then I start resolving spells. You know what? That's what I'm going to go with. That's exactly what I'm going to go with. Is it right? Probably not. Is it what I'm going to do? Yes. Play first. 2 mana special. Okay. We will keep it. Especially since we got the Restless Bivouac. Get it out turn 1. Get it rolling. Oh yeah, baby. We drew a land. Awesome. Pia Nalaar. Now, he has a lot of stuff like Fading Hopes and this and that. So maybe just dropping creatures over and over again is how we win. Balmor. I wasn't expecting a Balmor. Well, we'll swing. No? No block? Not feeling brave, huh? Alright, professional face breaker. Now, Balmor can really mess us up here. Pass to our turn. We draw a beautiful land. We swing. Opponent. Huh, what is that? 5 damage to target creature. That's weird. If it targets 1 less for each creature that attacked this turn. Okay, that's why you're running it. Fine. Block, block, block. He does. Okay. We're probably going to have to do this. Kill that. Then we hold the Get Lost for something different. Could have dropped the Inti there. Should have dropped the Inti there, but didn't. Pia Nalaar. We get to return it. That's fine. And he plays it. Fine. I guess what we're doing is killing that. We'll take 3 damage. No, 1 damage from it. That's fine. 3 and a tap. Are we just trying to get damage off, or are we trying to wreck his day? I think we're playing for the later game. He's hoping to win kind of quickly, and our deck kind of tries to win quickly and then falls into a mid-rangey kind of deal. Lightning Strike is a very good draw for us. Pia Nalaar. We get the rope. It at least resolves. I think we just swing. Swing out for 1. Fine. Make a monk. No board wipes for it. Well, he could have some board wipes, but I highly, highly doubt it. Looks like he's trying to do kind of a Is It's Tempo deck. Is It Spell deck? We got a pretty good board state. Big score. Okay, so he never had the counter to begin with. Fine. Island. Iruth, Tormented Prophet. Well, I'm sorry to let you know this, but that guy's gonna die, probably. Choose target creature an opponent controls. When you attack this turn, this deals damage equal to the amount of attacking creatures. Swing. Kill it. We're not gonna discard. He scoops. Guess he didn't see it. Guess he didn't see that that's what was going on. Worked good that time, so we'll go again. Decent hand. I don't know how good Destroy Evil is against him, but it could come up that it is good. We do have Adeline. He seems to hate Adeline, so always returning it, so we'll keep this. Jaya is a great draw for us. Okay. Drop Eiganjo. Pass. Opponent. Mana. Pass? Okay. Well, we'll drop the pass. We'll drop the Adeline. Pass to the opponent. The mana pass game. Huh. That's bigger than Lightning Strike. But Destroy Evil gets it. Kill it. Swing. Makes a 1/1. Gets some damage off. And we pass. Destroy Evil, I was just saying, probably doesn't find a target. Found a target immediately. Okay. Another one. Before going to my turn, get lost. Opponent. Fading Hope. Fine, fair enough. We Etali favor. Put it on the 1/1. Ooh, we get a professional face breaker. That's always good. Get it out. Swing on in. Make a 1/1. Now, probably smart to trade that off. Yeah. Doesn't know about the Jaya yet, but he will. He will. We do get to make a treasure. Definitely not stuck on mana in this game. Neither of us are. Well, I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. Our deck can handle that. Go to my turn. Mana. All right. Well, we'll accept it. Create a dragon. Or an illusion. A dragon illusion. An illusion of a dragon, if you will. I guess we're going to do an Etali's favor here. Make the Adeline big enough to swing. We get another face breaker. I'm actually fine with that. Swing out. Makes a 1/1. Declare your blockers, sir. Oh, okay. Ouch. That did kind of hurt. Double block. Well, we lightning strike the Hellkite. Puts it down to 1. Then we kill the Hellkite for good. And we even get to make treasures. How nice is that? How nice is that? We're at 20. Opponent is at 8. I love his deck, though. It's kind of cool. But I'm always more happy seeing a cool opponent's deck when I'm winning. Jaya. Okay, fine. I hate your deck. Terrible deck. Oh, I'm just joking. We got another one. Here it is. Auto pay. See those treasures? They come in handy. They do come in handy. Target that. We'll deal 3 damage to it. Bam! Dead. Down to 3. Makes a treasure in the turn. Man. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? What a way to win. That was round 3, baby. Still haven't been beaten with this one yet. We won the dice roll, so we get to go first. Fantastic. 1 mana away from Professional Facebreaker. We do have a Get Lost. We do have a Destroy Evil. This is not a good keep, but I'm a gambler, man, so we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. We're going to play the Battlefield Forge. Right. Probably not finding a target for this stuff, and we're just stuck on 2 lands and die. Okay. We get Azorius from the opponent. We did not do as I prophesied. We play the Professional Facebreaker and see what the opponent does. Opponent is apparently there. You can't rope me out like that and then expect me to play nice. Alright, we're going to do a Get Lost. Gotta land. Swing. Makes another treasure. Jaya. Jaya? Yeah, let's get a Jaya going. Looks good to me. He's way behind. We want to push our advantage here. Now, it looks like he is a control build. Emperor. Okay. Kills the Professional Facebreaker.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
You can. We get lost. Yeah, you can't rope me out like that and then expect me to play nice, my guy. Go ahead and -1. We did not find land, unfortunately. I guess Mishra's research desk is the best one. Go out with the Facebreaker, swing. Treasure for the Quintorius Kand. Next turn. Sleep Cursed Fairy? Who plays that card now? Who plays that card? We get another rope. Man, this guy, I'm telling you, is gonna be the death of me. It's gonna happen. Well, we still didn't find land. Let's exile again. I'm not worried about the Sleep Cursed Fairy at all. We find the land. We play the land. We play the Kand. Yes. This is legal and standard. I want to see what we get before we swing. We find a Get Lost. What's his ward? 2? Put in hand. Fine. Swing. Eventually. Eventually we will swing. There she blows. Let's it go. Very nice. Down to 12. Alright, you're going to work on untapping that Sleep Cursed Fairy. He did not. He just didn't do anything there. Wasted his mana. He drops a mana, whatever it was. Wasn't really paying too much attention, Mr. Ropey Boy. Oh, really? Coming in with the Anchorage. That's some bravery right there, my friend. Quintorius Kand, of course. Let's make it Get Lost. Triggers prowess. Alright. What do you got for responses? Nothing. So many map tokens. Look at how many map tokens I've given him. Maybe map tokens really don't matter. How do I have 4 Quintorius Kands? That is absolutely bonkers. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to plus on the Kand. That much we know. The rest of this is kind of up in the air. Like, we could minus on the Jaya. Try to find something to finish out this game to close it all out. Let's do that. Let's minus on the Jaya. Eventually, we will minus on the Jaya. Could you imagine playing this person in real life? What? Huh? What? Hang on. Etali's favor. I like it. Playing on the professional facebreaker. Grows the monk. Awesome. Discover 3. We get an Inti. We'll play it. Has 2 more damage to the opponent. And now we can swing in. Opponent down to 24 minutes left on the clock. I don't think we do that. I think we'll just be happy with 3 Quintorius Kands in hand and opponent not doing much. March on the monk. Okay. We accept it. Down to 5. 3 mana available. He is still not untapping the Sleep Cursed Fairy. And a Sunfall. I mean, that's absolutely fine, right? That's exiling. Yeah, we're fine with it. Now he's got a 4/4. Doesn't really matter. We draw the Restless Bivouac. Interesting. We do this. And I guess we're just plussing all around here. Dropping mana, passing turn. Let's activate the research desk. We got it for a reason. And that reason is that we can exile a bunch of lands. I guess that's the reason. Here comes an incubator token. We can destroy evil on it, but honestly, I don't care. Invasion of New Phyrexia. That is something I do care about, however. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Go to my turn. Yes. Another Jaya. Bam. Let's look. We gotta find actual things. Another Jaya. So we saw our second Jaya. This is our third Jaya. We have all Quintorius Kands in hand. The shuffler is definitely not broken. Right? Not broken. This is totally normal Magic the Gathering. Get the research desk out. Do it again. We've got to find something that's not a Planeswalker that we already have on the field. Facebreaker, I guess. Kind of want to swing here. I could give a hoot less if we lose the Jaya or the Quintorius Kand. And give a hoot less. He could flip the invasion eventually, but he's got to find a lot of juice before he gets there. There's a block. Fine. Go Facebreaker. Deals 2 damage. Smart block. You would have gone right to 0 there, sir. Fine. Like what? We just block with a 1/1? Let's wipe his field out. Kill that. Bad swing. Very bad swing. Make disappear. Fine. We block here. We block here. And I guess we block here. That's pretty fine. I don't know why I'm protecting the Quintorius Kand, except for if we fighting over something, baby, we fighting. Get lost. Let's discover again. Pia Nalaar. Now that's a card. That is a card. Opponent scoops. Goodbye. Man. Took forever to resolve anything in that matchup, but... I mean, he doesn't have much that's really dangerous, right? Like, I don't see hardly anything to worry about except for maybe Sunfall. We'll go again. And we're off. Pia Nalaar in opening hand. Professional Facebreaker. Get lost. I think this is a keepable hand. Don't think it's brutally broken, but we got some tools. I need my tools. Famous words from a sitcom. And the worst card in Standard, right there. You're seeing it right here. Sleep Cursed Fairy. Well, we will lead out with the Pia Nalaar. Bada boom, bada bang. 2 turns, and you can't do anything unless you want to spend your turn dumping mana into the Sleep Cursed Fairy, which would be 100% fine by me. Dropping Mountain Swing. Opponent. Knockout blow. He's finally defending himself. Look at that. Professional Facebreaker. Counter? No. Ooh, I was going to be very surprised by the opponent. He's going to actually start using the Sleep Cursed Fairy. Passes. Mana. Swing. Come on in with the Professional Facebreaker. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Another knockout blow. Fine. Could resolve this. That distracts hits to her face. And he is going to start using this fairy. Well, let's let him use his fairy. It's a very nice card. Kill it. Make it dead. Autopay. Any responses, sir? A negate. That is quite a response. We're building up mana for this Carnosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Perfect. Well, Carnosaur's really nice in this situation. He's going to swing in again. We're going to try to resolve Get Lost. Like, even if he taps down here and doesn't have mana later on, we're in pretty good shape. Good. Well, good and bad. Because now he has probably a counter spell. Get Eiganjo down. Carnosaur. Responses. Of course. Well, at least we have the Restless Bivouac to do some things. We also have Jaya. Play the Jaya. Is it another counter spell? This deck is illegal. You can't have counter spells like that. That's 3 in a row. All he's had was removal so far. Okay, power it up. Roar. I'm scared. He just looked at it. Let's just swing. This is a bit of fear in my gameplay right here. And... Yep, that would have killed it anyway. More removal from the opponent. Well, alright. We're playing one of those guys. Just tons of removal. Ugh. Drawing them dead, baby. Draw them dead. Okay. Well, we'll get back into this with our spirits. We have Etali's favors. Having the Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance, probably clutch play there. Yep, grows the boy. The question is do we lose this one? We're at 14. I can see a world in which we win. I can see a world in which we lose. Inti, well, drop the Etali's favor. He plays negate, but now we definitely get the Etali's favor off. Okay. Down to 3 cards in hand. We draw Adeline. All right. Now that's a card. Yeah, Fateful Absence. Of course he has more removal. Why wouldn't his deck run all of the removal in the entire game? I guess we'll block with a 1/1. Man, pretty frustrating deck to play against. Mostly because what's his finisher? What is he using for a finisher? Drop this. Drop Inti. He counters. Because he counters everything. There it is. That's fine. Essence Scatter. That's a neat Essence Scatter. Comes on in. We're hoping he grows the boy. Swings. No blocks. Not this time. Next time we're going to have to block. Getting kind of low on health. Oh, no. Not another Inti. Oh, no. Another Essence Scatter. Fine. And no attacks. You're fine. You just do you. Huh. Please grow. Please grow the boy. He did not. It's a shame. Toughness. Kill it. Okay, you're down to just land. Yeah, time to block. Now we have to draw a magic card. That's not a magic card. Okay. Opponent. You could say, look at the incredible skill from the opponent. You could also say, why haven't you drawn a card in forever? Let's go ahead and get the Carnosaur down. Oh no, he has an undiscovered card. Probably another counter spell. We've seen his deck. We know what it does. And it basically counters everything. Alright. Decline. Guess we're putting a shit ton of creatures in here and just going for it. Jaya! There we go. Don't tell me you drew another counter spell. My word. Okay. We're top decking, baby. He answers with Teferi. Oh my word. The luck of the gods is on our opponent's side. The luck of the gods. Pia Nalaar. Pia Nalaar is really good. I guess we're exiling some cards. Kand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course we can't play it. Bam. We could at least play that. Go after this. He lets Teferi go. Am I willing to let go of Pia Nalaar? He swings at face. Oh, well, I'm at 5. I'm going to have to block. Opponent. This is not a complicated scenario, my guy. There we go. Pia Nalaar. Yeah, made me a 1/1. I appreciate you. That's a draw. Let's drop it. Oh, no. Come on. Not a counter. You've already had like 12 of them. No more. No more. No more counters. You've had your fun. Now it's time for me to have some fun. Thank you, opponent. Oh, my word. Discover 4. Adeline. We gain a little bit of health. Fantastic. Now, exile the top 2.
Eyes open.
Get lost. Play it. Target that. Sweet. We gain some life. Is he gone? Yeah. Oh. That was a little bit rough to get through, but you know what? You just got to take your blows where they come. Come what will, come what may. We still got out of it on top. And as annoying as that last round was, it kind of shows off that this deck sticks really hard to the battlefield. The archaeologist went 5 wins, no loss in the arena today. We faced some weird ones, but it pulled out on top. The only thing that was close was Azoria's control that literally just countered and killed my creatures over and over and over again. Had us down to just a couple of health, but we still came out on top. It seemed like no matter what we faced, we had something we could be doing at all times, and I absolutely love this Boros, Quintorius Kand, and Pia Nalaar combination in this deck. Yeah, it was fantastic. Trumpeting Carnosaur, little special highlight for it. When we're behind, Trumpeting Carnosaur always seems to find itself into our hand, and we always seem to find an answer with it, especially finding this Quintorius Kand. Man, oh man, 5 wins, no losses. You will see 3 of those rounds in the video, and I hope you did enjoy them. I think this has a potential of being a very strong deck going forward in Standard right now. Very strong. I didn't see many places where like maybe the professional Facebreaker can get cut, but there were a lot of times when we won because we had professional Facebreaker and it never cost us a match. Adeline always seemed to be a good threat to have on the field. Pia Nalaar, good removal target for the opponent, as well as Inti, Seneschal of the Sun, but always seemed to do well whenever they stuck to the field. Quintorius Kand, good enough for Historic, good enough for Standard. It's a sticky card, and they haven't banned it yet, so here we are on the 1st of December saying it is not banned yet. This could happen at any time. We know how Wizards of the Coast thinks, but for now, yay. What a fantastic card. What a way to get some wins in the arena. Thank you for joining today. Make sure that you've liked the video and subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.